Previously, on Vintage Toy Freedom, you saw me open X-Men Monster Armor Cyclops, Mystique, and Wolverine. And this is a really, really cool subline I like a lot from the Toy Biz X-Men world, I guess you could call it. They have a little bit of trouble standing, but I guess the idea is that Mr. Sinister has morphed these figures into some kind of like freakish monsters or whatever, and they have to fight them and, I don't know, turn themselves back into normal people. So today I am opening X-Men Monster Armor Rogue with Snap-on Psyclaw armor. This is from Toy Biz, 1997. You can see there she mutates into Leech Bat. So she was captured by Mystique and Mr. Sinister. She's become a hideous leech monster, which makes sense because of her powers. And her only desire is to feed off of the powers of other mutants. When she's controlled by those folks, the monster rogue is nearly unstoppable, siphoning the powers from other mutants, making her stronger than ever. So this isn't really tied into any kind of like storyline or comic book line or whatever. It's just a, I guess, kind of an idea that was concocted for this toy subline, if you want to call it that. So here we are, 22 years later, freeing Miss Rogue from her plastic prison. So there she is. Let's take that off. So there she is. Kind of a, not the best likeness of her. The articulation's kind of weird because there's no knee or elbow joints. Big hair. The bigger the hair, the closer to God, as Dolly Parton has said. But obviously they're sculpted to really have the armor be a part of them. So we're gonna do all of this. We're gonna get all of this on her. So we got this sort of demon mask that I guess goes into her hair. I don't know. See, some of these are kind of tricky, so that's not working great. Let's try this. Let's do this wing, which also kind of, oh, I see, it goes like this. I think, yeah, okay. So we have one wing. We have another wing that kind of goes like this. And if you watch some of the other ones, I would definitely recommend you check them out. Cyclops being the coolest, obviously, but yeah, we've had some trouble snapping some of this armor onto them. So Toy Biz, a little bit of a fail here. Didn't do such a great job with the armor snapping onto the figures. Let's get her legs. She has some serious wedges there, I guess. I don't know. That helps you fight Magneto and Mystique and Mr. Sinister. And these actually, I don't know if that has articulation or not. I wanted to pull that back, but I felt like it was going to break. All right, so her chest armor, which is already on her, but there's no like back to it, and it's not very tight on her. And then this, the head, the face of the Leech Bat. I guess her hair was supposed to go in there because, again, that's way bigger than her head, for sure. I mean, you can obviously see that, but it doesn't really snap onto. I guess if you press it really hard, it kind of feels like it's going on. But yeah, this is a little bit disappointing, but still a very cool line. I mean, I got this for $5. You can't beat that. This is a cool. I think I got all these for around $5 each. So you can't really beat that for some of these cool figures. Some being better than others. Some working better than others. But definitely one of those lines that I would suggest you check out. And if you have a favorite character, there we go. If you have a favorite character, maybe snag that. Now we're just missing the Mr. Sinister character. And if I come across that, then we'll have the whole line of X-Men Monster Armor figures, and we can have a big old monster party / monster mash. So thanks for watching, and Tune in next time for hopefully an X-Men Monster Armor Mr. Sinister.